Hello guys, welcome back to Life with Paulie. It is currently Friday, October 25th, and it is about 12:30 p.m. and I'm doing this video real quick. This is going to be kind of a different video, and the reason why I wanted to do this video today is because I've been getting some messages in my email about sponsoring different products or talking about different products on my channel. Now, I'm open to reviewing products on my channel, depending on what it is, and if I think I would like it, or if I think I would use it, and, you know, I would be willing to do that. So, if you have a product that you want me to review or test out, or whatever the case may be, you can always contact me. My email will be in the description in most of my videos. But there are some products that I probably will not want to try or will not use. So keep that in mind. But you can always shoot me an email and let me know. Now, if you don't know, my channel consists of, I do ASMRs live at night, but I do videos during the day. I post videos sometimes on my channel about how I live my life outside, and I live in a tent right now. And I was living in my car. I lived in my car for over a year, the nomad life, and then I moved into this tent right here. This is a fishing tent that I bought off of Amazon. It was $99. The reason why I bought this is because of the winter coming up. As you can see here, it's got little squares here. These little squares are insulated, and it's an insulated tent. Now, this is a fishing tent that you would normally take outside on the ice to do ice fishing with. You would set this up on the ice. It does not have a floor in this tent. So what I did was I put a tarp down underneath this tent to keep the bugs out and things like that. I do have the tent set up in a shed for extra coverage from the weather. And this shed does not have no heat in it. It don't have no running water in it. I have done videos on this before if you want to go back and watch my other videos. As you can see there, I got a gallon of water right there. I got my coffee. I got my cooking stuff right there because I do have power. I keep bottled water down here. I have a cooler over here with some food in it. But I bought this tent off of Amazon. It was $99, and as you can see, it's got plastic here to cover the windows. This does have a screen that you could put in here for summertime, but now I got the plastic in there because it's winter. But it's a pretty good sized tent inside. As you can see, there's the inside. There is Annabelle over there on the blankets. I have a twin size mattress in this tent, and I have all my stuff over here. It's kind of a mess. I got to straighten this out. There's the dog food and the dog water there and the doggy's toy. But I have a twin size mattress in here. I have a fan over there. But the main purpose of this video is if there's somebody out there that wants me to do a review on a tent, I would be willing to do a review on a tent and make videos of that tent. I will make sure I put that tent in all my videos that I do to give you updates on how the tent is working out. Now, like I said, I bought this off of Amazon. This was $99, but this is a pretty small tent. What I would like is a big blow-up tent, an all-season tent to put outside. They do have all-season tents. Some of them even have a place for a wood stove. You could put a wood stove in the all-season tents if you're, you know, you set them up outside, and if you're going to camp during the wintertime, you put a wood stove in the tent. I want one of those tents, but they are so expensive. We're talking about $400, $500, $600 for one of those tents. I do got the money if I really wanted to purchase one, but I'm kind of hesitant on it because I've never had one before, and I know there's lots of people on, you know, YouTube that do reviews on these tents, and some of them are good, some of them are not. So I don't want to spend $600 and waste my money if it's going to fail after a certain amount of time, or if it's going to leak, or if it's not going to be good, if you know what I'm saying. So if you're a person out there on Amazon selling these big house tents, I want it to be a blow-up tent, though. I don't want to have to go through... I mean, blow-up tents, you still have to put poles on the ground. You're supposed to put poles in the ground and, you know, the little ropes to attach it to the ground so it don't blow and things like that. But a blow-up tent pretty much blows up, you know, with a pump. And it blows up fast. And they're as big as mainly a little apartment. You know, and that's what I would like to have and to try out. And I do have a place to set up that kind of tent. Like I said, this tent right now is inside a shed. As you can see here, it is pretty big. It's not that bad. And it wasn't bad for the price. $99 is not that bad at all. But if you're on Amazon and you sell these big house tents, the blow-up tents. I don't want a tent with a bunch of rods and things like that. I don't want that. I want a blow-up tent. If you want me to review a tent like that, and you would like it to be on YouTube regularly, I will make regular videos and update everybody on that tent, how it's going living in that tent, how the tent is holding up, and things like that. I will do videos throughout the whole year on that tent. I love this tent, and I like the coverage in here, you know, and it's going to be a little bit warmer too, because like I said, that's insulated, and it gets cold in here because this ain't really insulated in here, but it shouldn't get freezing cold to where I'm going to freeze or the dog is going to freeze. And I have my dog too, so that's why I would like a bigger space, a bigger tent. So if you're one of those people that have blow-up tents on YouTube, I would like to try one of them. I would like to try a big one, though, not a small one. I don't want a small tent. I want something bigger than this. I want something that maybe I could fit a bed and a table and things like that. And then the rest of the stuff I would keep in here, like my cooking stuff. I have a toaster oven there. I have a coffee pot. I have an air fryer. I have the little refrigerator. All this stuff I would keep in here and just come in here and cook my food and get my drinks out of my refrigerator and stuff. And then the tent, I would just have a single bed and things like that, just so I have more room. And of course, I would keep the dog cage in here also. But hang on one second and I will show you where I would put the tent. And this is another thing too. I don't have a door on this, so I have a tarp covering it up, so the cold air doesn't come in here or blow in here. I have to do this every day. I have to cover this up. It does have a door here, but as you can see, it doesn't close all the way. The door to the shed, it doesn't close all the way. Whoever put this door on didn't put it on right, and it don't even really fit. So yeah, so I got a dog leash going up to a screw there in the wall and wrapped around the hole in the door to keep it somewhat shut. Because if I don't have that on there, the leash to keep it somewhat shut, it will blow open when the wind blows open. And I'm trying to keep as much cold out of here during the winter time. So, we're going to go outside now. And this is the outside where I live in Coxsackie, New York. And as you can see here, we got lots of land here and stuff like that. And it's sunny out today. It's supposed to be 60 out today. 60-something out today. But right here, guys, is where I could put the house tent. This is a perfect spot for one of them big blow-up house tents. This is a perfect spot for that. This is where I would put the tent and live in it out here. So if you are one of those people on YouTube that wants a tent reviewed, or, you know, I will even go on there on the Amazon website and I will leave a rating, a star rating on the tent and everything else. Just contact my email. Most of my videos will have my email down in the description down below. Please contact my email and let me know that you have one of those blow-up tents that you're willing to send me. I'm not going to pay for it. If I pay for it myself, you know, I probably would review it if I pay for it myself, but I really don't want to do that. I'd like to try one out for free and see how it is and how it holds up. And there's Annabelle coming outside. As you can see here, the leaves are falling like crazy. But yeah, this is a perfect spot for one of them blow-up house tents. So that's what I'm looking to review and to see how they are. I would like a pretty big one that will fit this area right here. Of course, I would clean all this up and then sweep it, probably sweep all and rake all the leaves up and then put the tent here. The reason why I want a blow-up tent is because I don't want to go through the issue of setting up a tent with poles and things like that. It's only me that would be setting up the tent, and I think a blow-up tent would be a lot easier for me to set up myself. You do have to set up poles in the ground and stuff like that and tie downs for the blow-up tent still. You should do that just in case it gets really windy out here. Sometimes it does get very windy, and I wouldn't want the tent getting ruined. But yeah, if you're one of those people that have a blow-up tent that you are selling on Amazon, if you're a company that has one of those tents, I would like to try one out. You know, if I was spending though $500 or $600 on a blow-up tent, I would expect it to last at least a year. Even going through the winter time, I would expect that tent to last at least a year. $500-600 is a lot for a tent, but if it lasts a year, I think that is pretty worth it. Because, you know, people out there for rents right now, they're paying $1,500, $2,000 a month just for rent. You know, and you're buying a tent, a house tent, basically, you know, a tent as big as a house. You know, most of the tents are as big as this shed right here, almost. They're almost as big as that shed, you know. I mean, you're paying a one-time fee, $500-600 for a house tent to go right here for a whole year, instead of paying $1,500 to $2,000 a month. So that's what I'm looking for, guys, and that's what I wanted to make this video of. Because I'm getting lots of emails for different products, to try out different products, but there's some that I'm just not going to try out, or just not going to want to try out. I'm not going to get products just to get products for free. If I don't think I can use them or somebody else can use them, I am not going to do that. You know, maybe in the near future, I will try out all products, and then maybe if I don't use them, maybe I could do giveaways with them or something like that. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Maybe. Also, if there's anybody out there if there's any companies out there or anything that would like me to try out an e-bike, I live in the country, as you can see here. Now, I don't like walking down this road. I got videos of me walking down that road. I don't know if I'd ride an e-bike on that road, but I might, because the e-bikes, they go pretty fast. I think they go pretty fast, and I might be okay and safer riding on an e-bike, because I'll be able to get past the guardrails faster on an e-bike. But I do have a lot of space here to ride an e-bike. There's a lot of people out here that ride golf carts down this road and stuff like that. So if there's anybody out there that wants me to do a video or something like on an e-bike or whatever, I don't have many subscribers now. I'm getting more views and more subscribers. You know, I don't have that many subscribers now, but hopefully I can get there someday. So if you're not interested in, you know, me doing a video on an e-bike or whatever, that's fine. But I just wanted to throw that out there. If there's anybody that wants me to do a video or something on an e-bike, I would also be willing to do that. If you're willing to send me the product. But yeah. So anyways, I'm going to let you back, guys. I don't want to make this too long. But yeah, this is a perfect spot for one of those house tents. So if you have one, please contact my email and let me know. Much love to all.